Springfield, nestled within the quiet nooks of Illinois, is a serene painting brushed with the palette of twilight hues. Street lamps, flickering like earthbound stars, illuminate a city untouched by the cogs of cosmopolitan frenzy, a still life teeming with secrets tucked within its ordinary facade. In a snug office shadowed by looming city buildings, Elijah Mitchell sits. The light from a single lamp contours his middle-aged face, creased with a mellow kindness. His eyes, softened by age, bear a sharp alertness, his gaze frequently flitting between police reports spread on the cluttered desk and a framed picture. A ghost from his past. His wife, her face forever caught in a smile, is forever frozen in time, lost to a specter of an accident. Lying beside it, a smaller frame, obscured by dust, shows a young girl, Emily, their daughter. Elijah's heart, forever marked by the accident that took his wife, beats a rhythm of regret. His relationship with Emily, fractured by tragedy, had become a jigsaw puzzle, pieces scattered by the winds of miscommunication and swallowed by the sands of time. A sigh escapes him, a melancholic tune breaking the room's silent symphony. The scent of old paper mingles with his coffee, a brew as bitter as his memories. He turns his attention back to the case files. The deaths, all inexplicably linked to a long-abandoned warehouse, paint a gruesome tableau. Beneath the whirring ceiling fan, he dials the phone number of the latest victim's relative. The ringtone reverberates, a herald of the forthcoming uncanny narrative. As the call connects, his voice, a practiced mix of authority and empathy, spills into the receiver. "This is Elijah Mitchell. I'm sorry for your loss. I was hoping you could help me understand." The next few hours are a slow dance between the past and the present, as he unravels the lives of the deceased, weaving a tapestry of their last known whereabouts. The warehouse's spectral presence looms larger with each call, a silent character whispering through the lines of police reports. Meanwhile, Springfield sleeps, cradled in oblivion. The stars, like distant eyes, watch the city from above, their twinkling indifference to the unfolding horror beneath, reflecting a cold cosmic reality. As the clock strikes midnight, Elijah, with his shoulders weighed down by grief and mystery, steps out into the silent cityscape. He eyes the warehouse in the distance, a silhouette against the dying embers of the night sky. The building, like a derelict ship anchored in time, waits for him, its hollowed frame hiding secrets within its shadowed innards. Tomorrow, he decides, will be the day to confront the enigma. Tonight, however, he drowns in a sea of questions, his sleep riddled with nightmares of unseen horrors. And so, with the breaking of a new dawn, begins the descent into the abyss in the eyes. Morning drapes Springfield in a gauze of dappled sunlight, lending a benign touch to the disquiet stirring within its heart. Elijah, his sleep etched into the lines of his face, finds solace in the steam rising from his coffee. He watches the gentle dance of dust motes caught in the sunbeam, the serenity of the moment contrasting with the foreboding that lurks in his heart. With measured strides, he traverses the once familiar streets, the town's quaint charm now tainted with an alien pallor. The warehouse, at the outskirts of the city, stands like a forgotten monolith, its crumbling brick facade hiding a labyrinth of shadows within. As he ventures deeper into the decrepit structure, a chill drafts through the cracks, whispering tales of unseen dread. His torchlight stirs ghostly specters on the dank walls, the shaft of light his only tether to reality amidst the encroaching darkness. Outside, he encounters Simon, a homeless man draped in tattered clothing, his eccentricity woven into the very fabric of Springfield. Eyes, once vibrant with vivacity, now carry an abyss, an insanity stemming from a truth too terrible to comprehend. His voice, a hoarse whisper against the wind, shares a chilling revelation. They're in us, they're controlling us, the star dwellers, the parasites from beyond. Elijah, startled by the fervor in Simon's words, finds an echo of his worst fears. The madness in the man's eyes bears an uncanny mirror to the disquiet gnawing at him. The mundane horrors of Springfield seem to bleed into a realm of cosmic terror, a chilling waltz of the known and unknown. With evening cloaking the city in its purples and blues, Elijah retreats to his office. Each face he encounters seems masked, their ordinary features bearing the weight of the extraordinary. The town's laughter now feels hollow, its silence pregnant with dread. He phones Emily, their conversation threaded with the tension of unresolved hurt. He catches an unfamiliar tone in her voice, her vibrant spirit clouded with an eeriness that makes his heart lurch. Their conversation ends abruptly, leaving him clutching at the loose threads of familial love, the impending horror intertwining with personal fear. Standing at the precipice of terror, he feels the comforting blanket of ignorance being yanked away. As the ordinary world sinks into the abyss of cosmic horror, his quest takes a ghastly turn, the questions birthing more terrifying questions. As he stares into the Springfield night, the stars seem to glare back, their twinkle distorted into a grotesque mockery. And he wonders, what horror have they witnessed? What secrets do they harbor within their cosmic bosom? The revelations of the day weigh heavy on his mind, tugging him towards an ancient lore. It is then that he realizes that he must plunge into the shadowed past, unearth the forgotten stories, and confront the specters of the forgotten. The dawn unveils a Springfield lost in its slumber, unaware of the dark harvest sown in its belly. Elijah, draped in the vestiges of the previous day's dread, welcomes the morning light like a lone sailor sighting a distant shore amidst a tempestuous sea. He seeks solace in the town's elderly, their wrinkles carrying the imprints of Springfield's past. He begins with old Mrs. Abernathy, her tea served with tales of bygone days, the cozy kitchen an anachronism within the advancing horror. She talks of whispered legends, of celestial beings who once found an audience amongst the town's founders. Elijah listens, his cup of tea growing cold, as she unveils an eerie tale of star-born parasites seeking hosts in earthly forms. The folklore, once dismissed as quaint tales, now carries a bone-chilling reality, every word echoing the madness in Simon's eyes. His explorations lead him next to the local library, its musky smell of old books a comforting aroma amidst the unfolding terror. He pores over historical records, the lines blurring into a tale of a forgotten ritual performed centuries ago, inviting otherworldly entities into the realm of men. Evening finds him at the local tavern, an island of merriment amidst the creeping dread. Here he meets Emily, her eyes mirroring the town's growing change. The vibrant girl he once knew is now a distant shadow, her laughter carrying an alien resonance. His heart aches, the terror now cutting too close to home. Their conversation, punctuated with strained smiles, speaks volumes of their shared love and unspoken fears. As Emily departs, she leaves behind an echo of unease. The tavern, with its muffled laughter and dim lights, takes on an ominous character. The patrons, like marionettes, dance to an unheard tune, their eyes vacant, their actions a grotesque mimicry of normalcy. Elijah retreats into the solace of the night, his mind a labyrinth echoing with the day's revelations. As he stands before the haunting silhouette of the warehouse, its ghostly presence now seems imbued with a clearer, sinister purpose. He realizes the cosmic horror now firmly roots within the town, their spectral tendrils invisible yet palpable. He is alone in this fight, the only one who sees the strings. His resolve hardens, the protector within him stirring. He must delve deeper into the bowels of the warehouse, confront the specters of the forgotten, and retrieve his town and his daughter from the mouth of oblivion. The tale of Springfield was yet to unfold, and he was the reluctant narrator. As dawn peels back the veils of night, Springfield awakens to its veiled transformation. Once a haven of familiarity, the town now mirrors an eerie canvas where humanity performs a grotesque ballet under unseen puppeteers. And amidst this, Elijah finds himself stepping onto a stage of his making. Embracing the discomfort of an early morning chill, he returns to the heart of it all, the warehouse. This monument of decay, once merely a scar on Springfield's landscape, now looms like a monstrous creature awakened from slumber. It's here that he must confront the specters of the forgotten. Inside, the air is thick with the weight of untold stories. Shadows creep across the cracked walls, the dim rays of his flashlight their reluctant guide. His steps echo in the cavernous emptiness, a symphony of fear and determination. He walks a path untrodden, led by a truth too grim for any other to bear. Hidden within the bowels of this forsaken place, he discovers an ancient mural. Its grotesque figures, painted with an eerie grace, depict the town's founders in a chilling tableau. They stand in a circle, their arms raised in worship, their faces twisted in a mix of fear and reverence. At their center, the image of a cosmic entity, a parasite from the stars, its alien form a mockery of human understanding. His heart pounding, Elijah unravels the mural's ghastly narrative, the ritual that invited these beings into the realm of men. The warehouse, the epicenter of this horrifying invasion, reveals its monstrous legacy. The town's transformation, the bizarre puppeteering, all tie back to this nightmarish fresco. As twilight descends, he retreats to the solitude of his office, his mind teeming with chilling revelations. He contacts Emily, her voice across the line, further stoking his fear. Her words, now laced with the alien rhythm of the cosmic parasite, reveal a truth he had dreaded. His daughter, his only kin, was now a part of this dreadful tapestry. He finds himself standing on the precipice of a horrifying reality. His town, his home, is but a playground for cosmic horrors. His resolve, fueled by a father's love and a protector's duty, solidifies amidst the despair. He must confront the entities for Emily, for Springfield, for the remnants of his world. Under the gaze of an uncaring cosmos, he prepares for a showdown. As Springfield sleeps, oblivious to its reality, he steps towards a confrontation into the mouth of oblivion. His fear, like the night, gives way to a grim determination. As dawn awaits its birth, he readies to welcome the abyss. As the morning unfurls its golden wings, the mundanity of Springfield paints a grotesque portrait, its innocent facade cloaking a cosmic terror. Amidst this tableau, Elijah stands, his fear molded into determination, his heart steeled for the final confrontation. With every step towards the warehouse, he feels the chill of the cosmic abyss breathing down his neck. The building, a silent sentinel to the town's unseen plight, opens its maw to his determined entry. He walks through the shadowed catacombs of this derelict structure, the air heavy with a dread that resonates with the mural's chilling narrative. Every footstep echoes the rhythm of his thudding heart, a battle drum against the silent terror. At the heart of the building, he finds the remnants of the ancient ritual, a circle charred into the cold floor, still pulsating with an otherworldly energy. He steps into the circle, his fear an offering to the spectral audience. He calls out to the cosmic parasites, his voice a daring challenge echoing through the cavernous warehouse. He pleads, demands, and threatens, his desperation laid bare under the indifferent gaze of the cosmos. His words resonate with a powerful love, an unyielding resolve to save his daughter, his town, from the clutches of the unseen puppeteers. In response, he feels a cold dread seep into his bones, a chilling recognition from the cosmic entities. They sense his defiance, his challenge to their invasive dance. The air shivers, responding to the arrival of the cosmic horrors. The darkness is penetrated by an eerie light, colors beyond the comprehension of human understanding, bending reality into a grotesque carnival. Figures move within the pulsating glow, their formless shadows a grotesque parody of humanity. A voice, an orchestra of dissonant notes, touches his mind. The cosmic parasites, the star dwellers, speak, their words a discordant symphony weaving promises of control, power, immortality. Their chilling offer, a ticket to transcendence, echoes the horror of a reality where free will is but a puppet's illusion. But he stands his ground, his love for Emily and duty towards Springfield, overpowering the seductive voices. He commands them to leave, to abandon their terrestrial puppets, his words a beacon of human will against the cosmic tide. The silence that follows is deafening. The entities, taken aback by his defiance, pause. Then, with a force that shakes the very foundation of the warehouse, they retract, their formless shadows dissolving into the ether. The eerie light dims, surrendering to the mundane glow of dawn filtering in through the cracked windows. Exhausted, Elijah stumbles out into the breaking day. The town, seemingly unchanged, carries a subtle difference. The hollow laughter is warmer, the eyes of its people clearer, and within his heart he feels the first stirrings of victory. As the cosmic horror retreats, Springfield awakens to an ordinary day, its residents oblivious to their salvation. Elijah, carrying the weight of the unseen battle, steps into his victory, a silent guardian bearing the scars of a cosmic war. He finds Emily, her vibrant spirit restored, her laughter resonating with a familiar tune. Their reunion, punctuated with a silence of understanding, heralds the beginning of a long overdue healing. Their broken relationship, like Springfield, now carries the hope of restoration. As life resumes its mundane rhythm, Elijah stands as a silent sentinel, a reminder that even in the face of cosmic horror, the will of a loving father, a guardian, can rewrite the stars. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like it and subscribe to our channel, where you can find more similar stories, and click on the bell icon to never miss one. There is plenty more cosmic horror to come from the Eldritch Tales Factory. Stay tuned, and until next time.